3, 2, 1.
This podcast contains content that may be disturbing for some listeners and is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
If I told you on December 24th, a fat man in a red suit with psychic abilities is going to land on the roof in a sleigh driven by 8 reindeer, squeeze down the chimney, and leave items that you've wished for under a tree and then disappear, would you think that was weird?
Not as long as he drops some bank. Like, if he drops some bank, I won't be asking questions.
Valid.
So, like, if you didn't know the Santa Claus story, you'd think that was weird, right? Like,
Oh, for sure. If I didn't know the Santa Claus story, absolutely.
like if I just, like, someone didn't know about Santa and you told them that, you'd be like, what?
What if
Yeah.
you don't have a chimney? Chimney.
He just makes one up.
Oh.
Apparently, he can just touch the side of his nose and be like, doop, going in, doop, going out. If you think that's weird, I have a story that's going to increase your WTF scale.
Let's go.
On the evening of December 5th each year, a half man, half goat-like creature with cloven feet.
That's tomorrow, dude.
It is.
Wait, what day?
The 5th.
December 5th. December 5th each year, half man, half goat-like creature with cloven feet and a long pointy tongue enters towns in Barvaria, thrashing and lashing chains and bells. This evil creature, known as Krampus, scoops up all the bad boys and girls, licks them, beats them with wooden sticks, and sometimes he takes them to hell.
So he's kind of like a demon?
I would say so, yes. They don't call him a demon, but I would say it's demon-esque. They do refer him to the evil twin of Saint Nicholas.
Oh.
But he's half man, half goat.
Apparently. He's disgusting.
Interesting.
So the children would wake up on St. Nicholas Day, which is December 6th, to nurse their wounds, and the good children would find goodies in their boots.
So it's only the bad children that get their
Only
asses
the bad
whooped.
children, yeah.
Okay.
So they deserve it then.
Well, I mean, are there really any bad children?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one sitting across from me.
You know what?
She's not really a child anymore. It doesn't count. But, like, really, is there bad children or is there bad parents?
I'd say more so probably bad parents.
To a certain age.
Yes. Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, little children,
Yeah.
you know, I think if they're acting out, there's a reason for it. And if you're allowing that to happen as the parent, then who's at fault?
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
Maybe
don't know
the parents
anything
need
else.
their ass beat too. Krampus folklore, oral history, is said to go back to as early as the 5th century, but written history traces it back to the 12th century. This is the story that parents in Austria and Germany told their children throughout centuries.
When they were being bad.
I guess.
Like, yo, fool, you better start straightening up. A Krampus is gonna come get your ass.
Can you imagine, like, the fear that must have been in children? Like,
Oh my gosh.
kids hear, like, oh, if you're not good, Santa won't bring you presents or leave you coal in your stocking.
I'll just sue
My
you.
version of this story is going to the grocery store and having to hold the cart or dad's belt loop.
Or get your ear tugged.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I think I blocked that out with childhood trauma.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
You had to touch everything.
You know what? Sensory issues. I can't
She
help
still
it.
does.
Eyes on the end of your fingers.
I wish y'all could see this podcast.
So why would parents scare their children?
Because
To
they're
make 'em
misbehaving.
Did I ever scare you when you're misbehaving?
Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
yes.
I never.
No, never.
Remember when mom told you to change the toilet paper roll and you never did, and then she
Oh my
got really
gosh.
mad at you?
Do not remember that.
I think that's the first time I ever saw mom super mad.
Oh my gosh.
And you got grounded.
No, the first time that mom like really got mad at me, where I was like borderline scared a little bit, is when I don't know, I was probably like 15 years old, and I didn't clean my room like ever, and you just got so tired of it, and you're like, you better start cleaning your room, and I was like, oh my gosh, who is
But
this
you
person?
still did it. You still
I kind
did
of
it.
did. No, I kind of did after that. I like really got my ass in gear because I was like, I don't want to see that again.
Well, I'm
Do you
glad that you grew up and to be a functional adult that keeps your house clean.
Oh,
Barely.
Okay, you know
House is
what?
clean.
It is clean.
But there's nothing that pisses me off more than going into a bathroom and not having toilet paper.
Oh yeah. Okay, you know what irks me though, is when the toilet paper is like rolled under and not
Your
over.
bathroom
Oh.
is like that.
Mullets or beards? Beards.
For what?
For the
Toilet paper.
What?
Yours,
That's a thing.
your guest bathroom legit has a toilet paper like that.
I didn't do that. It was AJ.
Well, tell him he needs to fix himself or get out.
He did that the other day in our regular bathroom. I was like, "What is
Didn't anybody
this?"
tell him how to put toilet paper on a roll?
Yeah,
Start slapping his hands.
I'm not in the bathroom with him.
Maybe he does that as an act of rebellion.
He could take this, Heather. Damn it! I'm gonna show you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so why would parents scare their children by telling them this story? Well, if you think about like the Austria-Germany region, it's like the Alps, right? It's like mountainous, cold, it's the middle of winter, it's probably really snowy. They're probably stuck in the house with these kids, like not going outside. So they're probably telling them these scary stories so they just make them toe the line. Like, Krampus is coming!
Oh my gosh.
But then you also wonder, like, is there parents that really use this as to beat their children? Like, you know, like that, these people believed in that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it happened. They probably dressed up like Krampus and went and woke their children up and beat the crap out of them.
How do you dress up as a half goat?
I don't know. You put, if it's dark, you put like a beard on and some horns and trench coat.
Or look like Dwight from The Office.
That was Belschnickel.
Belschnickel, not Krampus.
Close enough.
Belschnickel.
They did get beat with sticks, though.
Yeah, that's
they
what I'm
did.
saying.
So, yeah, Belschnickel is a little bit different. It's supposed to be like a mixture of St. Nicholas and Krampus. It's a little bit of both. Krampus is just like evil,
Sort of nicer version
I guess. Yeah, I guess
of
Belschnickel actually leaves gifts, but Krampus does not.
shitty gifts.
You get beaten. So I did read the little things though, like people would try to do fruit offerings to Krampus to like dissuade him from stopping or appease him so that he would take the fruit and leave or something like that. But I imagine like as a little child and you hear these Krampus stories, like that's pretty scary shit.
They probably scar you for life.
I mean, honestly, it's just as bad as your parents telling you if you don't act up right, I'm gonna send you off to military school or boot camp. Remember that when we were kids? I'm gonna send you to boot camp
all the time.
That scared the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like I was legit scared I was gonna get sent away to boot camp.
We would turn our backs and laugh.
Yeah. Maybe one day
And
as a
then
parent
there's
I'll do
me
that.
who actually almost did go to boot camp.
Yeah, but by choice.
I'm glad I didn't.
I cried. Anyways, so moving on from that. That's just the way to scare your parents.
Karma.
So Heather and I actually had the privilege of attending a live lecture on the topic from Jeff Bellinger, who hosts the New England Legends podcast. And he's also a researcher and author and all other cool stuff. But he wrote a book called The Fright Before Christmas, Surviving Krampus and Other Yuletide Monsters. That's pretty fantastic. And if you have never heard Jeff lecture live, he's pretty good. Like he makes everything really interesting. He tells a great story, so it's worth checking out. You can check out jeffbellinger.com to purchase the book. I think you can get it on Amazon too if you're interested in more Yuletide frights.
And it's also great to listen to him lecture. Like, he's very knowledgeable. He keeps it interesting and fun.
Oh, heck yeah. He's so cool. Like, I actually took a research masterclass with Jeff because he not only does he do the podcast and writes book, but he also writes for television. So he writes for like Ghost Adventures and some other shows. So he's pretty knowledgeable and funny. So would you rather get coal on your stocking, Taylor, this year, or would you rather get beaten by Krampus? The choice is yours.
I guess I'll go with the coal. I don't want to get beaten with the stick.
Oh my gosh.
You get to keep the stick.
Even though I'd probably like make a goat noise at him. Bah.
Fire.
Bah. Fuck you, Krampus.
So here's the thing, like going back to Krampus, like scooping up the kids and like, do you think like the story is he would take them to hell, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think like people like made their kids go missing?
Oh my gosh.
Blamed it on, I know,
Dude,
I
that
have a
would be
really like
so
macabre. I
awful.
have like a really macabre thing, but if you think about it, like people still do it today. They kill their families. They kill their children. I don't even know how you can do that. But
That
they
one
do
dude.
it. The dude that put his family in the oil bins.
That's exactly what I was
that's
thinking.
the dude.
And then acted like, oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
No,
He got
yeah.
beaten up in prison not that long ago.
Well, he deserves it. I'm sorry, but he's a piece of crap.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry
You know,
either.
the opening to the holes were like they don't even know how he stuffed them in there because it was so small.
Don't want to know. He's a horrible human being.
Well, and his wife was pregnant.
Yeah.
He shouldn't.
And he was having an affair.
Yep, he shouldn't even be allowed to breathe air. So
PSA, if you're not happy in your marriage, just get a divorce. You don't gotta kill
don't
anybody.
be killing people.
Yeah.
Rude.
That's
A little
put
bit.
nicely.
Yeah, no, he's but like when you watch the thing, like it was eating him alive. And I'm hope that he still lives with that every day. I cannot even imagine. Like it's horrible to kill your spouse. Absolutely 100%. But killing your own children?
Or telling them that Krampus is coming and then making them go missing.
I mean, I did do some research on that and I did not find any examples of that happening. But then again, you know, we're talking about 5th through the 12th century type timeline. Who knows?
So anything's possible.
I mean, if people believed that it was real,
yeah.
they could have done anything.
Yeah. I mean, and then be like, oh, like, where's little Timmy today? Ah, Krampus took him. He was too bad. Do you know what I mean? Though? But seriously, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. And there's some awful people out there that will go to no ends just to make people disappear.
Yeah, there's super awful people out there. We don't like awful people. If you're an awful people, tune out.
Yeah. Adios.
Krampus gonna come beat your ass.
I feel like they should have a Krampus for adults.
It's called the government.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
No,
you're
but
not
like
wrong.
somebody, like if you're a bad human being and you do bad stuff to people, somebody should be knocking on your door December 5th and beating your ass.
Looking like a half goat.
Birch stick, just beating your ass.
Like, look at him like, you want to pick your stick?
I'll gladly volunteer to be Krampus.
Like, it's a terrible job, but somebody's got to do it.
Man, people are gonna think I'm mean.
You kind of are. Savage.
Who's the parent in this situation?
Well, I am, but that
Didn't
doesn't...
we just talk about this not that long ago?
Dude,
Kids are a
you're half,
reflection of their
you are
parents.
half your father. I'm just saying. I'm the nice one.
Oh my gosh.
He's not here to defend himself.
It's a day by day thing.
Day by day. Okay, so some days you're nice. Like me.
No, it depends on. No, like.
You're never nice.
No! It depends on the person. Like, I can be nice and mean in the same day. It just depends on the person and what time you get me.
Sure, I get that.
Because there's this one person that I could just.
Yep.
Makes you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart.
Thank you, Theo Vaughn. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, it really does.
Is there even Kmart's around anymore?
No.
Probably somewhere deep down in Alabama.
Alabama.
You know what I mean?
No, I think Kmart was a Michigan company.
I don't
I think
know.
their headquarters was in Troy, I think. And there's not any here anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know,
I miss Kmart.
Kmart is like it gives me the Ross Goodwill vibes. Like
It was
you know
better
how
than
like
that.
Ross
The blue light special was the best.
That sounds like something sexual.
Dude, I said blue light, not red light.
Oh my gosh.
No, like if you're at Kmart, like as a kid, you're at Kmart and you're like, here over the lead speaker, you're like, blue light special in the towels for the next 10 minutes. You save 25%. And like droves of people, because they did it for like a limited time, blue light special, and they had this cart that they pushed, and it had a blue light on a pole. I'm not kidding. And it would flash like wherever they were, and people would stop what they were doing and go to that section to get the blue light special for the 20 minutes or whatever it was that they were doing.
Wow.
And then so you would grab what you wanted, and they would mark it down for you.
You know what this reminds me
tag
of?
on it, and then you get your blue light special.
This reminds me of the part in the office where Michael's rifling through the bins and grabs a woman's suit.
Everybody was just grabbing.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't we used to go to Kmart with Grandma?
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what the thing is I remember most about that is the bins of socks.
Oh my gosh.
The bins of socks.
Yeah,
is
they would
what
have bins of like
Yep.
everything.
That's
right
what
in the
I
Kind of
aisles.
Walmart.
Sort of, yeah. Only better.
Yeah. I liked Kmart.
Kmart was the original white trash mecca.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
Before Walmart, because we didn't have Walmarts here during like the 80s. We didn't get a Walmart here until like the 90s.
Oh, damn.
Good times.
Have you ever seen like an immaculate Walmart? Because they all look the same. They
No.
all smell like pop syrup.
Pop syrup? You
Yeah,
mean like
like
maple
the-
syrup?
No. Like pop.
Oh, like
You
the
know,
syrup
the
they
dry-
make the pop out
Yeah,
of? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I don't
Like when you're
really-
returning your pop bottles.
Oh.
That's what all Walmarts smell like.
Like they mop the floor with dirty pop water.
I mean, they probably do, to be honest with you.
But have you like?
I've been to nicer ones. I've been to some really trashy ones though.
I've
Where you
never
like
seen like.
fear for your life, but you gotta get that one thing.
Yep.
No offense to Walmart workers. We know you work really hard. We appreciate
Go
you.
Gail
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Thank you.
You know who that is?
No,
Oh
probably some TikTok person.
yes.
Okay.
She retired from Walmart. And she went over the walkie-talkie and she signed out for the last time. And she went viral for it.
That's funny. Good for her.
Um,
Man, so like how long did she work at Walmart?
with
10 years.
Hold on.
This is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate, Morris, Illinois, 844. Signing out. Good night. So,
That made me
bless
tear
you.
up.
Just kidding.
People were thanking her for her service at Walmart.
What is 844? Is that the Walmart store number that she worked at?
Probably.
I have to say though, like, okay, I'm just gonna say, have you ever worked? I know you have, Heather. You have.
Oh, yeah.
But have you worked retail on Black Friday? Okay, you put your life at risk because
Yeah,
you,
I sometimes you do.
You put your life at risk.
you put your life at risk because
People be crazy for
dude, I
real.
worked at Target during a season in the 90s. But I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you right now. That motherfucker back there.
It felt like 10 years. It felt like 10 years. Because if you are a veteran retail person that has worked through a Black Friday, God bless you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Because I think, okay, here's what I really think. Christmas time in retail,
It's awful.
retail in general, it is probably a little different now because of the online shopping thing, thing that we do now. But everybody should have to do customer service you have in your life, you have to do
Yes.
customer service, because the people that don't either ever work or they have never done customer service are the biggest.
Preach it, because it's true.
They treat you like dirt, and it's
Yeah.
like, bitch.
Especially the Karens, man.
Oh my gosh.
You just know, like, when they're just not kind people.
No.
And it's like, and don't, oh man, I could go on and on about retail and the people that shop there. It's mostly the people that shop there. But just be kind to people. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's doing their job.
Especially in the season of giving and gracefulness, you know.
Yep.
People always seem to be the biggest assholes because they're not getting their way. It's all about instant gratification, what I can get now for myself.
Yep.
Yeah. The
You know,
instant gratification thing is huge right
Yeah.
now.
Not all. I'm not saying all the workers are nice, because there can be some real asshole workers.
For sure. Absolutely.
But they're jaded. So my point with the whole thing is, like, signing off from Walmart, like, like a police officer. You kind of put your life at risk when you're working at a Walmart.
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Oh my
I don't know what
gosh.
she did, but yeah, she out there serving her time. In a good way.
What's her name?
Gail Lewis.
Thank you for your service, Gail Lewis. Shout out, girl. Enjoy retirement.
I think she's working somewhere else now.
Oh, enjoy your new job.
I don't know. I didn't finish the video, so.
Finish the video. Can we play that on here?
I don't know. Live an era for me. What you just saw was me signing out for the last time at my Walmart that I have worked at for 10 years.
Dude, she got my hair.
It's a happy sad because I'm going to be going to a better job. And those people became like family.
Amen,
I've been
sister.
through a lot
I
with
feel
them.
that.
They watched my back. I watched theirs. They helped me out. I helped them out. We even went through a fucking pandemic together. It just hurts, but it's a happy sad. Because where I'm going to be better off where I'm at. That's all.
It's kind of sad, like, if you do 10 years at a company. And I mean, good for her for, like, bettering her situation and everything. But, like, you do 10 years at a company and I don't know what her betterment's going to be. But they don't want to invest in people that have invested so much time with them.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I've been in my job for, like, 23 years. It's a long time.
It's a long time.
They treat me pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But there are some jobs out there that's like, nah, we can just replace you.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
matter.
mean, really, like, everybody's replaceable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's replaceable on some level.
But not every job makes you feel like that.
No. I mean, you just, you got to sell yourself. You got to be like, hey, you are not going to get me anywhere. And I'm freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
100%. If you're interested in being a guest on our podcast, email us.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. Unusual curiosity for you at gmail.com. That's unusual curiosity 4 letter U at gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.